Can somebody go check on these two? They're still talking shit.
Happy Father's Day, man.
Thank you, my son.
Thanks, Daddy.
I'm just kidding. Do you even believe in Father's Day?
Honestly, I've never really celebrated it, but I do look forward to it once I'm a father. Like, I'm not there yet. Unfortunately, my parents are very, religious. They're immigrant parents at the end of the day, so they've never really believed in these holidays. They've never really followed them. But we try to do what we can for our parents. I try to do what I can for my parents when these holidays come around. It's like, I don't think I need these holidays to celebrate my father.
Okay.
Right? You don't need these. I think you should celebrate your parents every single day.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Every day is Father's Day. Every day is Mother's Day. I get that, but I think I think that it's good to have one day dedicated to them, right? Like, it's just it's something that you look forward to.
Yeah, of course. It's something to look forward to. I mean, university is being celebrated, right? That's the biggest thing around it, right?
Yeah.
But beyond that, I mean, like, is there anything special that you have planned? Like, do you think you guys are doing anything special?
I'm not. I mean, I'm looking forward to the surprises or the gifts that I might get. Let's see, or I might get my dad. I look forward to it. He's one of the best people in my life. So,
are you looking forward to being celebrated anymore? Is that what it is?
Yeah, man, I killed it in Mother's Day. What
That's
about you?
good, man.
What about you? Did you do anything for Mother's Day?
I just got my mom flowers. Nothing else really. Like, just something simple.
You're a lucky guy, man. All I could do was like a phone call. My mom was not here, so. But Mother's Day.
Your wife?
My wife. I killed it, man. I killed it. I had the dinner. I got like a nice pendant with the kids on it. I think I did well. I mean,
that's amazing, man. That's amazing.
I know I always wanted to ask, like, I mean, what do you think of when it comes to father? What do you see? What do you see in that?
I mean,
aspect?
a role model at the end of the day, right? Like, he is probably my biggest role model.
Yeah.
I think growing up, no kid could beat up my dad.
No.
And I think we all believe in that, right? No kid can ever beat up our dad, or their dad is stronger, or our dad is stronger than their dad, is what I mean to say. Sorry, but like anytime somebody would say my dad is stronger than your dad, I'd be like, no. I'd get into fights with them over it. I'd get in fights with kids with the fact that you think your dad's stronger? No way.
Yeah.
They're more like your idol growing up, right? Like, and they're the people you look up to the most growing up. That's somebody that my whole life, it's like, I want to be like him when I grow up. I think that's how most kids are, at least for the kids with at least good fathers, right? Like, that's how it is.
Absolutely. I mean, ideally, that's what I try to do. I've been a father for the last 7 years. There's a bit of a balance that you have to do.
Of course.
In which you have to be an authority, and you also have to be, fun as well, because you don't want your kid to run away either. I don't believe fathers should be best friends with their kids, because you have to have authority as well. I believe in that, but I do think I can speak for all fathers in the world. There's not a person in this world that would want their son or their daughter to do better than them. If you ever noticed, you probably would agree with that. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I definitely agree, man. Like, there's no doubt about it. Like, I feel like, our fathers are the figure that we want to grow up to be, especially being as men. I know most women look up to their moms as well, but obviously they look up to their fathers as well. Like, you look up to your parents in general, right? They're your biggest idols, you could say, right? I mean, you see good examples of this in TV. You see good examples of this in shows and etc. Right?
Interesting. What are the best TV show dads that you know of?
Let's do like a top 3. I don't want to go into like a huge list, because that list can go on forever. Let's do like a top 3, right? For me, okay, so I'll start on my number 3, and then maybe I'll ask you your number 3, and then we'll go back and forth. How about that? Or we'll compare to see who has the better TV knowledge in terms of dads, right? So for me, I think number 3 in terms of dads is probably somebody like Ned Stark, right? Ned Stark from Game of Thrones. He's a father of 6. He raises 6 great children who go on and do great things in the whole show itself. Unfortunately, not all of them make through to the end of the show, but most of them make it to the end of the show, right?
Kind of violent, though.
I mean, it's a great show, man. It's my favorite show of all time.
Okay, interesting.
Right? Who do you think we would put at number 3 for yourself?
Peter Griffin.
What? What? Wait. I didn't hear that. Can you say that a little bit louder?
Peter Griffin.
Guys, please.
Yo, he's funny though.
What do I do with this guy?
He's iconic though.
I don't know about being iconic. Like, he's iconic. Yes, he is the family guy.
Yeah.
But he is not the father guy. You know what I mean? But-
he was there for his he raised like two kids.
And then he has a diabolical child.
Yeah, diabolical, and he had the Brian Griffin as well. He killed.
I don't
him,
think
man.
Brian is literally considered.
No,
Brian
but
is
he was still
man's
part-
best friend. He's not his son or
Yeah,
child.
but he was there. It was Stewie, and I think.
Yeah, Stewie's just diabolical, man. Stewie's always out to
Yeah.
kill his father and
Yeah.
mother.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, let's go to number 2. For me, number 2, I'm gonna say is Walter White.
That's an interesting one right there too.
Bro, Walter White is the best figure for a father you're gonna see on TV, or one of the best.
He did kill it though.
You know the reason
Yeah.
why I say that is because Walter White, everything in the show, from the get-go of the show, what he's done is for his family. He needs to secure a future for his son. He needs to secure a future for his wife. It's just, as a father, that's all he cared about. He didn't care about anything else. Even till the very ending of the show, he left like 6 million or 60 million or whatever the amount of number was. I don't remember the exact number.
Yeah.
But he left that money for his family.
Yeah.
And it was crazy because, that was the start of the show where it started. That's how it ended.
He was
for
fighting
him.
cancer in the beginning, right? I think.
Yeah, he was fighting cancer in the
yeah.
beginning, and while fighting cancer, basically, it's because he sees that he has cancer. Because he has cancer, he's gonna go ahead and do whatever he can to produce money for his family. And the way it was through meth, and he became a drug lord. It's a crazy story.
Amazing role model.
He is a great role model.
I
Trust
mean,
me.
I understand the aspect of doing whatever you can for family, but drug lord, man. I mean, okay.
Yeah, it is what it is, right?
Okay.
That's just what his arc was, and it worked out really well. And he's been one of the greatest fathers on TV, I think. What about you?
I'm gonna go a bit under the radar. John Witherspoon from Wayne's Brothers.
Okay. That's
He-
good. I've never seen the show, but I've heard of it.
Oh, you don't know John Witherspoon?
No, I know who he is. I know the show, and I know about the show and everything, but I've never actually watched the show myself, so I can't comment on it much.
Yeah. He was. I would say he was a father, but he was also more like a friend to Marlon Wayans and Sean Wayans. He was like a father to them. He was a mentor to them, but he was also he almost hung out with his kids a lot as well. And I think that's something that was very unique as well. But I think as a father, as the kids start to get older, that's when the fathers become a bit more closer. I mean, when you start to get past that 23 to 25 age, I love the aspect of when he needed to be tough.
Okay.
He was tough.
Okay.
And when he was funny as hell, bang 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 bang. You heard
I don't
about
know that. I don't know that,
Oh.
but that's hilarious. Yeah, I bet I gotta check out the show.
R.I.P. to John Witherspoon.
I gotta check out that show. Okay. So the last one, number 1, I think we might be on the same radar here. I think. So on 3, I'm gonna count it down from 3 to 1. We're gonna say it at the same time, okay? And let's see if it's the same one. If it's the same one, then we're on the same wavelength. If not, then I don't know. I question you sometimes.
Yeah.
So let's go 3.
Is that with Peter Griffin?
No. Peter Griffin is the bad choice, buddy. But let's go from top. Let's go pick our number 1 option. Let's do it in 3 seconds, okay? 3, 2, 1.
James
Danny
Avery.
Tanner. What? What do you mean, James Avery? You mean like Uncle Phil?
Uncle Phil.
Bro, Danny Tanner, Bob Saget, all the way. What are you talking about, bro? Full House. Have you never seen Full House? That's one of the best shows growing up as a kid.
So is Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
No, I agree. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air
This is a debate, man.
This is a very big debate. I know James
What do
Avery.
you guys think in the comments?
Yeah,
Let us know.
I agree. Like, tell us in the comments what you guys think. But I think Uncle Phil was a great option.
Yeah.
But I think Danny Tanner is a better option, man. Raising 3 girls, all on his own, single father, especially taking in his brother-in-law and his friend as well, living in the house. It's a chaotic house, and he's still managing that. That was a great way of, showing Danny Tanner as a father in Full House. I mean, with Uncle Phil, he does a great job with Will Smith. Like, I don't know what points you have there.
Yeah,
but I still think Danny Tanner is better.
Uncle Phil was like a stability factor for Will Smith.
Okay.
I would say like he's coming in from Philly, he's coming into Bel-Air. So Will Smith is like, oh, this person right here, he's a bit bougie. He's not urban enough. So
What do you mean? Uncle Phil's super urban.
no, but like
Uncle Phil had a life before he
of
became
course,
rich.
of course.
Man.
No. That we get to know that in the show, the aspect of struggle, building from scratch.
Yep.
And he was tough on Will in the beginning, and the father, obviously Will Smith had a father issues and stuff, and he was able to be, he is the epitome of dad in general.
Okay.
Because you see the evolution from being tough to being like a friend and being a role model in the end for him, for Will Smith. So for me, like in all television, I would say that I think James Avery, Uncle Philip, that's the father.
Yeah, I agree. Like these are all like, you know, great family men at the end of the day, right? Whether it's Danny Tanner or Uncle Phil or whether it be Walter White or even Peter Griffin by all means, right? These are all family men to a certain degree, I guess, right? If you really have to go there, I guess. But, you know, speaking of family, like did you have a long time, like did you spend a lot of time with your family this weekend? It was Eid, man. How did that go for you?
Yeah, Eid was good, man. I mean, I got to enjoy all the flavors of the meat. However, man,
Did you have your lamb chops?
no, I did not, man.
Oh, I know you were looking forward to
I
it,
was
man. You
looking
were telling
forward
me
to it,
that,
man. I was looking forward to it, bro. But like, I think majority of the people don't eat lamb, so that's why I had to take a.
I mean, there's a lot of people that eat lamb, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking for it. I was looking forward to it, but overall, man, the Eid itself, the essence was a bit, you know, there was a bit of a void here. A lot of people I know, you know, like, were not there. Like my cousins or a couple of family friends that I know, they moved to different countries and stuff. What did you think? How was your Eid?
I mean, Eid for me was fine. I just spent time with family. Like I don't have much family here in general to begin with.
Yeah.
Right? I'm one of those families that's kind of moved away from the family, right? So,
Yeah.
but talking about like, you know, moving away and whatnot. But that being said, though, like I just spent it with my in-laws and I spent it with my parents' side, with my parents as well. Right? And that's what we did. Like I don't have a massive family. I come from a pretty small family. Surprise for, you know, a brown
Yeah, no,
person.
I know your brothers are in like one of your brothers in Saudi Arabia.
No, he's actually back now. I think I
Yeah.
told you that, right? He's been back here, but again, they're here now. But at the end of the day, it's not that for me. Eid has never been that busy, especially Eid al-Adha is never that busy. But like again, people are moving around as always, right? Like my brothers, for example, they've been moving around all different places. One of them was living in Saudi at one point. He's back now. My other brother, he just moved out of home for the first time in his life with his wife, so it's pretty cool. Like,
Oh,
it's
that's
different
amazing.
change.
That's
It's a big
amazing.
change for him, right? So people definitely moving out, and you're saying like a lot of your cousins have moved out to different countries and whatnot.
Yeah.
So like you know, like if you had to choose a country, like is there a country that you would say that you want to move to? Are you trying to move? Is that what you're telling me? Like don't leave me, bro. We're doing a podcast here, bro.
I don't want to, but the option is open in that. So is money an issue here?
Nah, let's not make money an issue. Let's say you're rich, like you're filthy stinking rich, or not filthy stinking rich, but you have enough money to survive and live a very comfortable life. Let's say that, right? You don't have to worry about the fact that, hey, I have to earn a paycheck all the time or whatever the case is. You're living a very lucrative life.
I'm probably gonna have to stay in the States.
Really? Why the States, man? There's so many options in the world out there. Why the States?
Because at the end of the day, dude, I would say that I'm still Western. I still have some Western values and North American values. That plays a part here. If I was to leave my family, I want to be as close to family as possible. For me, it's not just states. I would probably consider. I would consider Florida or Texas.
I mean, that is still the States.
Yeah, no, because I
not going out of the States
was
anywhere,
thinking
right?
because the perfect place in the States was probably California.
Okay. Well, why not California? Why Florida or Texas? Florida, you're worried about gators, man. What's going on?
No, I mean, yeah, gator and
Gators and snakes, man.
in California, you're worried about homeless people and 45-50% tax, bro. I'm not trying to pay that.
Crazy too.
No, because we're in Toronto, we're paying a lot in taxes, right? And I think California has some places that I would consider, but I think Florida for me, like, the warm weather, you know, no state income tax, you know, I'm by the beach. I'm by the beach as well. Yeah,
Texas is probably a good option then, right? With the no income tax, no state tax, and you know, housing is cheap.
Yeah,
there,
oh yeah,
everything is overall is good, right? But I know like property tax is really high there, right?
Yeah. What do you think? Where would you move to?
For me personally, I'd probably want to go somewhere outside of North America. I'd not want to stay in North America. I'd say somewhere like Qatar might be a good option. Like it's warm all year round. I want somewhere warm. I don't want somewhere close. Another option I think for me would be UK. I would love
pick
UK.
one.
Okay, fine. If I have to pick one, I'd probably go to the UK because why? My heart is with cricket, bro. That's the home of cricket. I got to go there, and I'd love to watch Test cricket all the time, man.
I get that, but like you're talking about moving out just for cricket.
Yeah, man. Well, not just for cricket, but it's overall like over there is good, man. London is a good place to be, man. I've visited London. It was one of my most favorite places that I actually went to, and I've really enjoyed like being there. Right? Like it was a good atmosphere. Weather is good. Summertimes are good. It doesn't get
weather
too
is
hot.
good. It rains more than
No, but
it rains a
snow.
lot.
It doesn't snow like the way it snows
No, it doesn't
here.
snow.
And
No, I get that, but the weather is bad, bro. People that I know that have lived there, they're like, it's always raining there.
Yeah, there's a lot of rain. Definitely, there's a lot of rain. But like, I don't mind the rain. I don't mind the rain as much as I mind the snow, to be honest, right? And that being said, like, it's. I would like to live there because it's still Western society, Western culture, sort of say.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of like, there's a lot of homey vibes there as well. I got probably another Ridgeway there somewhere because there's a lot of desis there. I'm sure there's a lot of like halal food there available. I know like Houston is like one of those places in Texas that's like that.
Yeah.
But beyond that, like I know in London is a very like desi vibes. So I don't mind the desi vibes, man.
No, but yeah, you see the uncles and aunties are dancing with the cops over there. So they're there for a while.
It's a chill vibe, bro. It's a chill vibe.
Yeah, but man, London is more expensive than Toronto, and the taxes are even worse there.
Yeah, but money's not an issue here. Right? We're living a life we're living a lucrative life.
London is a world class city, though.
London's a world class city. It is a world central. It's the central city of the world, pretty much, right? Because the world kind of revolves around England, apparently.
Yeah, no,
right. But it is. But that being said, right, like. It is a fun place to be.
Yeah.
I know somebody else that's actually on the move as well. Do you know who?
Giannis.
No, man. No,
man.
He's
actually staying.
KD, Kevin Durant, bro. Come on.
He's definitely on the move.
Yeah. Where do you think like he's gonna land? Like, do you think he's actually gonna be somewhere? Like, do you think he's moving somewhere as far as London?
No, he's not. No. He should go somewhere to London. I'm just kidding. No. KD, I would say. I think New York.
New York? Why do you think New York?
I think New York is just thirsty right now, bro. They're just going after everyone. They're going after all the coaches. They're going after everyone.
I really feel like he might be a good option in San Antonio or the Bucks.
Yeah.
Milwaukee or San Antonio are probably two really good options for him because if he goes to Milwaukee, he's teaming up with Giannis and they can make a good duo.
Yeah.
And if Lillard comes back healthy, which I mean it's gonna take about a year, but when he does come back healthy, they have a very good chance of winning something. If Giannis is not gone,
yeah,
or if Giannis is still there. Then you have San Antonio where you have Wemby.
Yeah.
Right? Wemby and KD can make a good team. And like overall, like if they get 1-2 more pieces in San Antonio, it'll make a big difference, man.
He is 37 years old though.
Yeah, but at 37, he's still doing really good things. Like him, Stephen is another good guy that's doing a lot of things. LeBron's doing great things at 30, at 40.
Yeah, no, I get that. But like for me, like he should go anywhere far away from a computer. Don't be near Twitter.
I think he's just too much.
Too much Twitter. Too much Twitter. And dude, like for me, it's like at some point it's hard to evaluate him as he's such a great talent. But dude, KD's a loser, bro.
Why do you think he's a loser, man? Like, come on, that's not very nice of you to say about KD. He's actually like a really he's actually one of the best players in the last 20 years. Like,
of course.
He's probably, if anything, in the last 20 years, he's probably your top 3 or top 5 player.
But he does not have 1 inch of leadership, does not have 1 inch of ability to elevate a franchise. I understand, like, he's elite. He's like one of the best talents I've ever seen. But, like, dude, you can't... I mean, the narrative is becoming true now that you can't do anything without an established franchise or established superstar like a Steph Curry or Draymond and Klay Thompson.
What are you looking for in KD then? What do you want, bro? What do you want from him?
It's hard for me to justify his position in the NBA as a top 15, top 20 player because you took the easy route out. At some point, he has to evaluate. I hope he finds the utopia he's looking for, bro. He's always upset or crying. You never know what I have a feeling he's not very happy in his life. I don't know why.
Are you going to be just as upset if SGA goes ahead and loses this week or next week?
Yo, that's a shocker, dude.
Yeah, that is a shocker. Are you going to be as upset though? That's a very big shocker happening right now, man.
I picked the Pacers. I don't know if you remember.
I don't know, man. Your boy Pascal's doing big things right now.
No. I mean, he's like SG has been killing it. He's on a historic run. He's at a historic run
the first 2 games or something like that. Most points by a player or something like that for his debut finals or something.
Like I told you, bro, Pascal might spin his way into a title, man.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
It's 2-1 right now, man.
It's 2-1 at the moment, but I can see OKC coming back. They've been good. They've been very good. This is probably the first real challenge they've had in the playoffs. They might be a little rusty coming into it.
Yeah.
Because the Pacers have had many more games than OKC. OKC was kind of off a little bit early.
No excuse, though. There's no excuse.
There's no excuse.
You're the prohibitive favorite.
Yeah, they are the prohibitive favorite. Let's see how it is going to go. But, like, my man SGA, he needs to step up a little bit, bro.
He does. But, like, dude, like, there's a lot of Canadians here, man. Like, Name Hard and, Benedict Mathurin. I hope they can, bring a title, bring a title
we
for the
we have an
Canadians, man.
ex-Raptor.
Yeah, for the Canadians, Toronto was a special place in 2019 when they won the title, man.
Of course, it was a big place.
You know,
right?
it'll be
we have
electric
ex-Raptor.
here.
If Siakam wins, I mean, a lot of Toronto's people are probably supporting Siakam.
Yeah,
but they
are.
might be supporting SGA as well because SGA
Yeah.
is from Toronto, right? So
Yeah.
that might be a big thing about it.
Yeah. Yo, I speak of Toronto, man. I was actually on the website, man. I was looking forward to one of the only events that I actually look forward to when it comes to soccer because I feel like soccer is boring.
What?
Yo, I find
Soccer is not boring. Okay, hold on.
FIFA World Cup is coming
What
in Toronto.
sports do you not find boring? That's all I need to know first before we move into this conversation.
Basketball.
Okay.
I can see UFC.
Okay.
American football. The thing that I look for in a sport is fast paced. Now I can
Soccer can be fast.
no, it's not. It's not fast paced.
Football, as they call it.
Football, soccer is not
footy.
fast paced. There's been times where I fell asleep for 45 minutes and the score was 0-0.
Man, did you not watch that World Cup last year?
No,
that
the
World
Wor-
Cup was a couple years ago. I mean,
of
that
course.
was one of the best World Cups I've ever seen, man.
But, yeah, of course. No. The World Cup has the pressure and the fans. I get all that. I look forward to the World Cup. But soccer as a sport, man, like it's like people are just watching there and they're like, oh, nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nobody scores. Like 56.
Is that what you're doing at home?
Nothing happens.
I think you're gonna break into song. I think you could be breaking into Bollywood songs with that, bro.
No, it's not that, bro. Like, yo, I can understand people complaining about basketball, about timeouts and breaks. I get that. But like soccer, it's a bit too slow paced. Before any soccer fan comes at me and says, "Oh, you don't understand. You don't understand the depth of the game, the analytics."
There is depth of the game. There is analytics. What do you mean, bro?
I'm watching the game, bro. I guess it's a North American thing. I want things to be a bit fast, right? That's the only thing. But yo, like World Cup, I look forward to, but the prices, bro.
Bro, I was looking at those prices.
It was 3,500 to be up at the top.
Holy shit. That's wild, bro. I've never paid that much for any sort of concert or, I've never seen concert tickets first, so tickets that high. I've never paid for any game that price, man.
It's like 14,000 for like lower level, but like this is like group stage games, and I'm like what is happening here, man? Like is it like what the like? I mean like, I don't know if you remember, like Taylor Swift came here as well. People paid like 10,000, 15,000. I think someone got conned for $35,000, $40,000.
What?
Yes, it's true.
What? Was that you? Were you the one that paid $30,000, $40,000 for a Taylor Swift concert? Tom, be honest with me.
No.
I know you're trying to go to Taylor Swift. T-Swizzle's your girl, bro. I know it.
Bro.
You're a Swiftie, aren't you? I knew it.
Secretly at
I
heart.
knew it. Secretly at heart you are. I knew it, bro. I knew it.
I knew you were trouble. I'm just kidding.
Whoa, bro. Whoa,
You don't know
whoa,
that
whoa.
song?
I know the song, but I'm not trouble, man. I'm a good boy.
No, I get that. But like these prices are out of control. Kendrick's and Tell, my younger brother, is about to go there.
Yeah, I heard about that.
He's about to go there as well. Like he didn't pay like premium price, but I think people are still paying a lot for these tickets. I wish that these concerts would go live at this point, man. The prices that are out there, man, like it's crazy. Like Coachella, people do live
Like
concerts.
you're talking about live as in like streaming, like online.
Yeah. Coachella.
But it's probably paid still online. No, like I've never seen Coachella online. Like I didn't know it did it online.
I've seen people. I've seen like YouTube clips of like they should do a like live concert. I think Kendrick did his concert post the beatdown of Drake that he did.
I heard Drake's not performing. Like they're saying that Drake might be performing at this World Cup coming up.
I thought so too, but apparently it's Doja Cat. I think there's two other people that are performing.
Really?
Yeah,
Why? Is he giving up on his OVO dreams?
Yeah, the Drake fans keep losing, bro. They were telling me that, I don't need the Super Bowl. I got the World Cup. I'm gonna go perform at the World Cup. No, you're not. You stay taking L's. But for his sake, I think I do look forward to. I do like his OVO. I think he's doing OVO this year.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
fine.
I do
It's
look.
been a while. Yeah,
because a lot of my buddies they go to the OVO concert, and I'm like, and I understand like the aspect of OVO is a special guest.
Are you looking to go to OVO?
I'm open to it. I've never been.
I've never been to a concert in my life. You know that, right? But
yeah, I have.
Yeah, you have?
No, I knew that you didn't go to a concert.
Oh yeah. I've never been to one in my life, man. It's crazy though. Like I've been to. So I go to like sporting events all the time. Of course. I go to like I've actually traveled for sporting events. Like I've gone to.
Yeah, you told me you went to Barbados.
I went to Barbados last year for the Cricket World Cup,
Yeah.
and then 2019 I also went for the Cricket World Cup.
How much did you pay?
So overall, my whole trip itself, I went for about a week to England.
Yeah.
And my whole trip itself came out to about like $3,000. But like for the actual tickets itself, I think one game I paid $120. And
That's
other,
it?
Yeah, man. And the other game I paid for like $80 or something. And this is England. This is the home of cricket. Like this is in London.
Yeah.
You know, and it was like, and it's not like they're small games. These are big ticket games I went to for like that.
What
much
stadium?
each
Like
place.
Lords?
At Lords was one of them, and the other one was in Edgbaston, which is in Birmingham. Like Birmingham, it's a little bit north of London. It's like 3-4 hours north of London.
That's
But
crazy, man.
It was, man, they're cheap, bro. Even when I went to Barbados right now, Barbados, like the whole, like, you know, my hotel stays were more expensive. Like my nightly stay at a hotel was more expensive than my ticket itself. I think I paid for per person. I was paying like $50 a person.
Yeah.
For the games, and they're cheap, man. They're not, and it's good. It's good fun because you get cheap tickets for cheap, good prices.
Yeah.
And I think the reason they do that is because the economy or wherever it's being held, they do it according to the economy of the country as it's being held in, right? Like Barbados is not a huge economy in the world, but it's still a decent economy that, like, you know, it's a small economy.
But I'm very surprised. UK is still expensive. It's still,
Yeah,
it's
UK
still
wasn't
England.
that bad. Like, it was more expensive. Again, my hotel stay was more expensive than the actual ticket for the game, right? And again, these games were really fun, man. Packed stadiums.
Yeah.
Meeting new people, meeting crowds. Like I usually, like, for when I went to 2019, I actually went alone, bro. I didn't go
So
with anybody.
even the
It was
Lord,
crazy.
even the Lord's ticket was cheap.
Bro, I was sitting in VIP in Lords. Literally, I was sitting in the VIP section in Lords. Not the VIP. I was sitting in the gold section, which is one under VIP.
Yeah.
I was pretty much right beside the VIP areas, and it cost me only $120 for it.
Yeah.
Which is phenomenal, I think, like
Yep.
prices wise.
The reason why I bring up Lords because the World Test Championship is happening there.
Bro, World Test Championship is off the hook right now, man.
Yeah.
It's going so well. I'm so excited for it.
Yeah. Who do you got?
It's sad to say that, like, I would love to support South Africa, but I know Australia's going to win this, man. They're just a better team, unfortunately, right? I feel
You
like
have
going
no
into it.
You have no faith in Bavuma. Like Bavuma, I think Bavuma can do it, bro.
Bro, listen, I know you like to go for these big booty gorillas, but
Yeah.
like, for me, it's Cummins all the way, man. Cummins is like, Patty is so good, bro.
I have faith in Stubbs. I have faith in Rabada, and I got Hansen.
Rabada's huge, man.
Rabada's one of the best bowlers in the world too. But
Bro, he is.
I hope because I want South Africa to win something. They've always been crying in victims from
chokers,
choker.
bro. They're known as chokers.
Yeah, no, of course. But I want them to win this time, dude. Like I want Bavuma to win the title. He was so depressed when Pakistan almost beat them.
Oh, yeah.
He was in the
yeah,
washroom,
yeah.
bro.
Well, I mean, they ended up losing to who did they lose to in the final? India, right? They lost to
Yeah.
India in the final like a few last year. Was it
That's
2
the
years ago?
T20 World Cup.
2023.
Yeah.
2023 ODI World Cup, right? I think it was the final when they lost to India,
Yeah.
and it was just sad because, like, bro, this was their one chance and they choked. Or T20 or is it
T20.
T20 last year's T20. Sorry, my mistake.
Mhm.
But they choked heavy, man. But, like,
Yeah.
but to be fair, Bumrah bowled a great spell, man. And like again, like being Pakistani, I wish Pakistan was doing well. The only thing that recently Pakistan's won is the Champions Trophy, and then
Yeah.
before that they won the World Cup in '92, right?
Yeah.
Thanks to a great man himself, Imran Khan, bro.
Yeah. No, I got that. Speaking of Imran Khan, I wanted to play a game with you. And
Sure. What's his
we're
name?
on-
I
we're
think
on-
I'm gonna win. I think I'm gonna win the game, though, bro. Like you have nothing on me here.
He's very confident.
I'm always confident. What do you mean? It's not right now. Every time against you, my odds are ever in my favor.
Okay, let's see.
All right.
Build your best 11
Okay.
cricketers
Okay.
post 1980.
Post 1980. So like we're talking about like likes of like Kapil Dev, Imran
Yeah,
Khan,
yeah.
Viv Richards,
Yeah.
These Curtly Ambrose, like these type of players.
It's 11
Okay.
and your 11 best cricketers
Okay.
in all formats.
Okay.
I'll build my 11. I'll say my 11. You say your 11, and we'll let the audience decide who has the
Sure.
better team.
Sure. I'll go with that because I know my 11's gonna be better. It's gonna kick your ass, buddy.
We'll see about that.
Bro, there's no competition here. I'm
Okay,
gonna win.
can I go first?
Yeah, go for it. I'm gonna give you the opportunity to go first so you can lose.
Okay. Adam Gilchrist.
So that's your number one. Okay.
That's my number one.
And you keeper. Wicket keeper batsman. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rohit Sharma.
Interesting pick. Okay.
Number 3, I got the GOAT, Sachin Tendulkar.
Okay.
I got Virat Kohli at 4.
Bro, you already have 3 Indians in this 3 out of 4.
No, you gotta go with the best of the best.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll let you go.
I
Go ahead.
got 4. Number 5, I gotta go with Javed Miandad.
Interesting pick. I would never pick that, but okay.
Javed Miandad. 6, I got Jack Callis.
Okay, that's a good formidable pick.
Number 7, I got God's favorite child, Patrick James Cummings. Pat
Okay,
Cummings,
okay,
7.
Pat Cummins is a good pick. Very good pick.
7.
For 7.
8. I need my spinners. I need Shane Warne.
That's fair. That's a good pick.
Number 9.
He's a legend.
I got the Sultan of Swing, Wasim
Okay,
Akram.
Wasim Akram. He's gonna teach you to swing.
Yes.
Guys, this is how you swing the ball. You hold it like this and you go with the wind.
Yeah.
You go in like this. Remember that Wasim by.
That's number 9.
Okay.
Number 10. I gotta go with Glenn McGraw.
Okay. Big pick. Big pick.
Number 11. I'm gonna go with Bumrah.
That's a very interesting lineup. That's a more of a modern day lineup that I feel like it. My lineup is gonna consist of a little bit more older guys. I think a little older heads, but I'll definitely tell you one thing. My
11's a nice. My 11's nice.
Out of your 11, who's your captain? Who are you gonna pick as your captain?
It don't matter. You can go with. We'll go with Wasim Bhai.
Okay. I'll give you
Wasim
Wasim Bhai.
Wasim
All
Akram.
right, we'll go with Wasim Bhai. That's fine. I'll leave you that. Okay, so mine. Let me list my 11. Okay.
Okay.
How about this? List the 12th man as well. Who's gonna be your 12th man in this 11?
I'll have an extra wicketkeeper batsman. I'll go with MS Dhoni.
Okay, fair. Good pick. Now, number 1 for me is gonna be Brian Lara. He's the GOAT, a left-handed GOAT, bro. You can't take that away from him.
Okay.
Number 2 is Tendulkar. Right, Sachin Tendulkar.
He's your opener?
He's all day, man. Sachin for opening.
He's on my
all
team
day.
too. He's on my team as
Yeah,
well.
but Sachin opening all day, bro. Like
Okay.
if you're gonna go with an all-time 11, I think Sachin deserves an opening spot. Number 3, I'll probably pick somebody with the likes of an Aussie who loves the pull shot, just like the way I do. Ricky Ponting.
Ricky Ponting's a great pick.
Yeah, Ricky Ponting's a great pick.
Mm-hmm.
Then number 4, we're gonna go with Virat Kohli. Right, Kohli deserves to be on that list. He is one of the goats of.
He's on
this
my
era.
team. He's on my team.
I think
as
he's
well.
one of the goats of the last 20, 25 years.
Of course,
30 years maybe.
of course.
Number 5, I'm probably gonna go ahead and pick Imran Khan.
Okay.
He's gonna be my captain as well.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
He's my captain. He's my leader, always in my heart as well.
Okay.
Then number 6, we're gonna go with Jack Callis. Jack
He's
Callis
on my team
you
as
picked him as well. Number 7, I think for number 7, I'll go with Wasim Akram, right? King of Swing, and he's a decent all-rounder as well.
Yeah.
Number 8, actually, you know what? Let me step back a little. Number 7, I'll do Ben Stokes.
Okay.
Number 8, I'll do Wasim Akram.
Ben Stokes.
Bro, Ben Stokes is a GOAT. He is one of the best all-rounders as the game has ever seen. And he's a great pace bowler
He
as well.
already lost.
What do you mean I already lost? He's a great pace bowler too on top of that. We'll see what the audience has to say about this.
He
but
lost to Pakistan, bro. Like, come on, bro.
it doesn't matter.
The test matches.
That doesn't matter at the end of the day.
Sajid Khan got him out, bro. Like,
That doesn't. I don't think that matters.
Okay,
but
go ahead.
You're basing this off one series. Ben
Okay.
Stokes overall as a
No, he's-
cricketer is great. In his peak form is what I'm talking about. So Ben Stokes at number 7. Number
Okay.
8, Wasim Akram.
okay.
Number 9, I will probably go with another pacer in Curtly Ambrose. He was a deadly pacer.
Of course.
He's got pace. He's got the height as well. He's a good pacer overall, like a big West Indian guy,
No, I got it.
And then number 10, I would probably pick Shane Warne.
Okay.
Shane Warne, I think any 11 in the world deserves Shane
Absolutely,
Warne. I
absolutely.
think he is probably a legend. In my opinion, from the cricketers that I've ever seen play, I think Shane Warne is the best player I've ever seen play.
Yeah.
Like ever, period. There's no other player I've seen better.
Of course.
With his charisma, his attitude, the way he had the wicket taking ability, and just the way he was, right?
All right, rest in
And
peace to
then
Shane Warne.
for my 11, I think I'm going to go with Waqar Yunus. I want the duo of the W's. With Wasima Waqar opening, Curtly Ambrose coming as first change with Imran Khan. That's a big, that's a big 2 W's there. They make a big difference, man. Wasima Waqar. In their prime and peak.
He lost.
No, not even close, bro. I think you went with a very batting heavy lineup in your mind.
I got spinners too. I got
You got
spinner.
one spinner, buddy.
Okay, that's fine. I got all rounders. I got Pat Cummings. I got Jack Callis. I got everything that I need, man. My team's gonna win, bro.
Yeah, the only thing I think I missed out is on a wicket keeper, but it's okay. I'll get as my 12th man. I'll pick a 12th man. That's gonna be Kumar Sangakkara. That's
Okay.
my wicket keeper. But I can swap him around a little bit. But I think that's the one guy I missed in my opinion.
He's going down like his fantasy team.
Oh, buddy, don't even go there with me. Anyways, we'll leave it to you guys to tell us who won or whose team is better, rather. And we'll catch you guys next week. Take care, everybody.